welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole, and today I have a very special video. I have a little friend with me. If you have followed me on Instagram, you already know, but this video today is basically going to be about how I ended up getting a cat. My cat's name is Celestia, and I call her Celeste for short. She's running around my room. That's why my eyes are just like going everywhere, because I'm seeing her just dart around. She's a kitty. She's very playful and so sweet. Yes, you are. Do you like that bag over there? Oh, she's getting ready to pounce. She is. I see you. She thinks I don't see her. She's so cute. Anyway, I got a cat, and as the title says, I got a cat without my mother knowing that I got a cat, and there's a whole story behind how I got a cat. She likes her new toy that I got her. Anyway, there's a story of how I got a cat. There's a story behind it, and I think it's a really cool story, and I definitely want to share it with you guys so you guys know exactly how my new family member came to be. And of course I'm gonna have like videos and pictures of when she was like literally when I first got her, because she was literally like this big. She was so tiny. Now she's about maybe a month and a half old to 2 months. I'm not exactly sure because they found her outside. So yeah, here goes. I'm gonna tell you the story of Celestia the cat. So she's running around my room and she doesn't really want to be picked up right now, so I'm just gonna let her play because she loves to play, and I'm just gonna tell you the story about my lovely little kitty, and I'm gonna have videos and all of that of like the day that I got her, because I have so many cute videos and pictures, obviously. So the reason I got her was I was actually going to the pet store for my dog, because you guys know I do have a dog. Her name is Princess. I was going to the pet store to get some dog food for Princess and some treats, and also some dog toys for her, like for her Christmas present, because of course I always get her a Christmas present. And I came across Celestia in the adoption section of the pet store. They have these cages where they put the kittens, and there she was. And there she was just sitting there all curled up in a little ball. She was sleeping. I just see this, oh, hello! Here she is. Yes, do you like my fingers? Do you like my fingers? Celestia, everyone. Celestia, she thinks my fingers are toys. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You think my fingers are toys? She matches my dress. Maybe black wasn't the best idea of what to wear for today's video. But still, she's tiny, but she's mighty. Her teeth are coming in, so she's just, yeah, biting on everything, especially my hands. So Celestia was just kind of sitting there all curled up in a little ball like this. She was like this. And she was sleeping, and she just looked so cute. And I asked the lady who was working there, I was like, oh, did you get new cats? And she's like, yes, we actually found this one. We found her after the rainstorm that happened, because we had a tropical storm here in Florida. And they said they found her at a dog park, all muddy and just drenched, and she survived. Like, she's a fighter. That cat's a fighter. I have the battle marks to prove it, literally. She's a fighter. She's feisty. She is. And they had her all warm with a little blanket inside. She was so small. I remember I took her out of the cage to hold her, and I'm not kidding you, she literally fit in my hand. She was that tiny. So I'm like, okay, I need to get this cat. I need to get this cat. She's so sweet. And at the time, she had these beautiful little blue eyes. I actually have a picture of her with her blue eyes. She was on top of my cousin's car. I'll put it up here for you guys to see it. But it was so cute. And yeah, I'm like, okay, then the next, because the store was closing at the time, and I'm like, okay, tomorrow, if nobody gets her, I'm gonna get her. I'm like, if nobody gets her, then I'm gonna get her, because to me, I'm like, she was so dang cute. I'm like, if no one gets this cat by the time they almost close tomorrow, then I'm gonna get the cat. So the next day came. I waited, and I waited. And I went back and she was still there, and I'm like, okay, that is it. It's destiny. I'm getting the cat. So I went to the front desk and I'm like, hey, I want to get the cat. They're like, okay, cool. You just need to get everything you need for her. So I got her some bowls. I got her a litter box. I got her food and like all of this stuff, her kitten food, lots and lots of toys. I'm going to show you guys all the toys later, most of them at least, because she has them scattered all over my room. And yeah, they put her in a little crate, and I took her home with me. I took her home and she was like super excited to be out. She was like, you know, testing the environment. She was like, what is this? So after that, I needed to do some homework because I had to do some homework for school. So I kind of was on my desk and I noticed that she was right on my feet and she kept trying to climb my leg, and oh my god, did that hurt. So I kind of like took her off my leg and I just like plopped her right on my desk. I actually have videos of her on my desk and I'll put them up for you guys to see as well. But she was so cute. I gave her her little toy and she was literally on my desk playing with her little toy as I was doing homework. It was literally, it was heaven. It was so cute. And I was like, oh my goodness, I have a little homework buddy now. And it was really nice. I took her to meet my dog, Princess. Let me tell you, Princess was not a fan. She wasn't a fan at all. She kind of looked at me. She literally full on did this. She looked at me like this. She was like, and then she looked at the cat like this. She was like, and then looked back at me like this. And then she looked away from me and then walked away. She was like, I'm like, oh, the sass. The sass of this dog is unbelievable. But Princess is slowly warming up to the idea of having a sister. It's a slow process. It is. It's a slow and steady process. I got Celestia back in November before Christmas. Obviously, I told you I was shopping for Princess for her Christmas present. I got her a sister for Christmas. It's great. Anyway, though, the time came when my mom was coming home from work. And like you guys know, my mom didn't know I got a cat. And I'm like, okay, I have to tell her. I have to tell her somehow about this cat. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna tell her. I'm just gonna show her said cat. So I grab her by the hand and I look at her and I'm like, Mom, okay, I need you to come with me. And I need you to see something. She was like, oh my God, what's going on? Are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Good. So I take her by the hand and I open my door, and there's Celestia just like perfectly sitting on this pillow. She was like laying down like this. Listen, Celestia was so small that my mom didn't see her at first until she saw her move. Like Celestia kind of perked her head up like this, and my mom full on was like, take the cat back. And I was like, no, she is not going back. And guess what? Guess what? My mom was like, do you think she could sleep in my room tonight? Right before she went to sleep. So I was like, sure. My mom warmed up to the cat because my mom was like, this is such a sweet little cat, because my cat kept giving her little kisses and like head nuds like this. So my mom fell in love with the cat. She fell in love with Celestia. She even has a little nickname for her. It's a little Greek nickname. She calls her Psypsina, which I think is adorable. I even sometimes I catch myself calling her that too. But hey, it's a cute little nickname. So listen, I don't mind. But yeah, that's basically the story of Celestia. And then also I slowly introduced her to my whole family as well. Of course, the family knew in a matter of 2 hours. They all called me saying, you got a cat? And I was like, yeah, I got a cat. I can't believe it. I did it. I've been wanting a cat for such a long time. And it was a split-minute decision type thing. I was like, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead first and just get my cat. And she is such a sweet little thing. And she honestly is so loving and so playful. And I honestly feel like she's such a great addition to my family. And Princess is going to learn to love her. Slowly. They're kind of friends. You know what? They're like frenemies at the moment. Like I let, when they're together, Princess kind of looks at her like this and just sniffs her. She's like, okay, you're here to stay. She's kind of like, okay, just don't touch me. That's what Princess is like. She's like, don't touch me. I'm gonna stay here, you stay over there. That's basically my dog. And it's kind of funny watching them like interact, and I'm always there watching them just to make sure. Because my dog is a Pomeranian. My cat likes to chase after her tail, so you can see how that can kind of be a disaster. But it's fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. But yeah, that is basically the story of my lovely little kitty. And yeah, now she's a part of the family. You guys know her here on YouTube because I've posted her a lot on my Instagram. When I got her, she had fleas, and I found out the people at the pet shop didn't tell me. I found out she had fleas, so I'm like, okay, we gotta take care of this. I took her to the vet. I took her, like, she's getting her round of shots, like, slowly, you know. She took her first shots, and now we have to do the second ones, then the third ones, then the rabies, you know, the whole thing. But yeah, the vet gave me some vitamins for her, and we also gave her a little bath as well. And yeah, we took care of her. You know what? She was so good in the water. She really was. She was so calm. But anyway, if you enjoyed this little story time, please like, comment, and subscribe. The Holy Trinity, you know what to do, and I will see you guys very, very, very soon.